when you first get your paint palettes, you'll notice you only have 3 colors. We have red, blue, and purple. And the red and blue should be on opposite ends with the purple in the middle. If it's not like that, you can let me know and I can help you out. But it should be like that on your paint palette. And today we're going to be mixing those 3 colors in order to create our full scene. Creating a mix of red and purple together, creating a mix of purple and blue together to create those in-between tones of magenta and indigo. So you'll start with your paint palette, and you'll also have your clean water. And you'll start with dripping some water, squeeze a few drops onto all 3 of the colors. You can decide which parts of your artwork are which colors, but you'll see kind of how this goes. So I'm going to start with my red. I'm going to wake up that color by petting my big wash brush on the watercolor, and I'm going to paint a fairly large part of my artwork with that color. Notice I'm being very gentle. I'm holding my brush a little farther back than usual, than like we might do with a pencil. And I'm spreading out that color, creating kind of this lovely mix that I can dip in the water but not rinse out and keep spreading. That lovely color will be kind of a pink or a pink and white, but I'm going to get my whole shape wet. Then we'll see what happens. Okay, so now I'm going to get that purple. Now, if I haven't washed out my brush, I want to. I'm going to pick up that purple, and I'm going to paint on the white spaces, and you'll see how that color really spreads out and is quite lovely. I can go on top of the red, or I can leave it separate. But I'm going to create kind of that red purple, blending those 2 colors together just on my paper. And I'm not afraid to get my table a little bit painty. That's okay. But that looks really, really awesome. Now I'm going to rinse out my brush, and I'm going to repeat on the other side. I'm choosing to do red and purple in my swirls, and then I'll do blue and purple in my sky. If I do both colors in all of the places, it may get a little bit muddled. So you could go opposite. You could do the like red and purple in your sky if you wanted to, and then the blue and purple in your swirl. But try to keep the different combinations separate, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do more purple over here. But it gets really fun to kind of mix these up. You could add more red on top if you want. Just play with it. But let some areas be that lighter wash, and some areas can be that darker, more vivid color. Either is okay. I'm going to wash out, and I'm going to do the blue and purple. And I can go right on top of where that crayon is, and that will be just fine. I don't need to put everything everywhere, but I can have a nice, lovely mix in the sky. And remember, watercolor needs lots and lots of water. So I'm going to paint with that water color, spreading it out. When you're happy with your watercolor painting, go ahead and put it on the drying rack.